Obviously, you were part of the Shockmaster segment. What was going through your head at the time? Obviously, the hilarity gets us, but you're being part of it.
If you listen to the audio when that happened, earlier that day we go through the rehearsal, and Fred is the Shockmaster, and it was he said, it's going to be a wall here, and Fred's going to come through the wall, and we practiced a couple times, and it was me and Harlem Heat, I believe, and there was a 2x4 still on the floor, and I said, "Could you get one of the construction guys to remove this 2x4?" I said, "Because Fred is going to have the thing on his head, and he's not going to be able to see anything." He said, "Sid, you don't know anything." I said, "Okay." So as soon as that happened that night, you can vaguely hear me back, and I think I was cursing. I said, "I told you that shit was going to happen," and it did. So that's what happened, unfortunately, for Fred that night.
A lot has been said about the finish of WrestleMania 8. How was that supposed to have played out? And was it true that Papa Shango missed his cue?
No, I don't remember about Papa Shango missing the cue. I told you I think I said what happened in Albany after Hogan was upset about everything. I told Vince that night I was done. From the beginning, things weren't going the way things were supposed to. I offered him a handshake. He refused my handshake. And so I said, "Well, I'm still quitting, So he said, "Well, stay till WrestleMania." So everything after mine and Hogan's match, I knew nothing about.
What's your favorite version of your character, the Sid Justice, Psycho Sid, Sid Vicious? And is there any guy that you didn't get to wrestle that you really would have liked to?
No, not for the wrestling part. I got to wrestle with Harley. To me, he's one of the greatest. So I got to be a teammate of Ric Flair, another greatest, against Shawn Michaels. So I don't think I missed anything. My two favorite people were Bam Bam Bigelow and Vader. They were maybe the two biggest workhorses in the wrestling business. Enjoyed working every night. If you guys want a Vader story, I'll give you one. We were wrestling every night. We're doing a match, and so I called a silly spot out of the blue. I said, "I'm going to kick you in the stomach and do a sunset flip," which looked stupid for me. I said, "And you just land on top of my head and continue your heat." So we get back to the dressing room, and Leon says, "Sid, did I work like a dog to make you look like $1 million every night?" I said, "Yeah, Leon, you do really work hard. You do make me look like $1 million every night." He goes, "Well, what was that deal tonight?" I said, "I don't know. I thought I'd do that." He goes, "Listen, don't ever do that again."